Hello, my name is Joel Brodsky. I'm an attorney. I practice law in Chicago, Illinois. I've been practicing for 30 years in various forms of litigation. My practice concentrates in the area of criminal defense law, even though I do some contested child custody cases and some complex commercial litigation. If you want to find out more about myself and my practice, you can go to my website at joelbrodskylaw.com. The presentation today is called The Media Case, Practical and Ethical Issues. You know, it's an undeniable fact that both criminal and civil litigation have become fodder for news and entertainment media. In court the next morning at bond, the media is going to be all over it. What do you do with this? It's a crisis management. Well, first thing you have to do is see how the crisis is going to present itself. Is it going to be at the police station that night, and is there going to be you're going to be walking out of the police station into a bunch of media? Is it going to be in the courthouse the next morning at bond court, when you're going to have a little more controlled situation? Because obviously in the courthouses the media is more corralled in, and you can pick and choose who you talk to. You know, and then again, you know, how does it present itself in terms of is your client, you know, is it financially bad for his company? Is it something that's bad for the career of the client, like somebody who is like when for example, Martha Stewart, she's arrested. You know, how does that affect her reputation? Things along those lines. How does it present itself? Well, the first thing you have to do, obviously, is get control of the situation. Now, and this is something I really highly recommend, is calling immediately a PR person who is experienced in crisis management. There's more and more of these people out there. It's something that a lot of PR people or a lot of public relations people say that they do, but to find somebody who has actually done it before and is experienced in crisis management, that's one of the first things you're really going to want to do. It's something that I did in Peterson case after a month had gone by, and I realized that, you know, you did need professional advice, but it's something you should do right away. It should be almost one of the first calls you make after trying to get a hold of your client and telling them to not make any statements to the authorities. Then you need to sit down with that manager and get out in front of the story. You need to gain control of the media situation. Now, there are different types of stories, obviously, and different media interests. You have some national stories where it's going to be a storm, and there's going to be local stories where there's just going to be a few reporters. It really doesn't matter. Your case is going to be tried locally. Your jury is going to be picked locally, and it's important to get out in front of the story, so that you and your client and the crisis manager have some input at the beginning in shaping the way that story is going to be presented.